I'm slipping and sliding this morning, bro. I'm in a dream flood. I look like it's windy outside too. Shit, I didn't even see the wind, but it's a nice, beautiful day here. Good morning, Vietnam. Your boy was waking up to a beautiful blonde that wants to sleep with me, film with me, shoot with me, go around the world. And I was like, I am flooding in the dreams. Like literally, this has been my dream to wake up every morning on my own dime, with my own designs, having all these models I can't even catch up with. I can't even breathe. I woke up to so many messages of girls that want to meet me and travel around the world to see me and shoot with me and film with me. And I'm just like pinching myself. I'm like, I can't even keep up. I have over 200 reliable models, but even on the spreadsheet, it's all over the place. I'm just inundated with messages from beautiful women going like, you seem really cool, I want to meet you. For a guy that wakes up alone in his bed going like, come on down, let's get it going, girl. Saints Addiction, leg out. So as I wear my hat, as I look at my logo, and I sat on a beach in Thailand 15, 16 years ago going like, I'm so happy. How do I make this happen? To now it is happening. It's happening all over the place. I literally woke up with the phone underneath my pillow, and it was the girls like, I feel so much better talking to you, and I want to travel with you, and let's make love together. Let's make magic. I want to film with you. I want to fucking do all those things and more. It's so linear, and when you get to meet people that are on the same page and have the same vibe, and then the swimming pool going down looking good, and the sun is fucking shining, and I love my life. I don't want to wake up everybody, but like I'm pinching myself, bro. I'm just was just like, wow. And this other girl hit me back, this chick named Elizabeth. She was like, oh my God, I want to meet you in January. You know what I mean? Let's try to work it out. I can't wait to model for you. I had another girl all the way from bougie chick, really fancy, was like, you seem really cool. I'm not AI. Left me an actual voicemail. I was like, added me. I woke up to, she's adding me going like, is this your personal account? I want to get to know you personally. I don't want to just model for you. I want to meet you. And I'm just like, what the fuck just happened? What just happened? Why did my dreams just blow up with hot blondes that want to fuck and film and do all the things that she wants to be with me and be in the same dynamic with me and have that like daddy dom fucking subby cubby dynamic and wanting to fucking film and do all sorts of cool things and wants to travel with me and wake up during the day and maybe if we feel horny we film and then maybe we go for something to eat and do some pervert shit, or maybe we just want to hang out and do events, maybe go under a waterfall and do a photo shoot. The other girl from Germany is coming out. She's making sure that I can, pun intended, so that way her little 12 days in Thailand, she gets to hang out with me. She's like, oh, I just want to see you. I just want to smoke weed with you. I want to film with you. I want to model for you. I'll touch up all the photos and everything. And that's what I do. And I was like, when did this dream flood happen? Yesterday, I was going to bed asleep as a single man about to travel to Thailand just so I can have a model for me and go see a different island. And I got bored with Vietnam. Yeah, this is fucking cool, but I got bored real quick, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I'm gonna mix it up. Next thing I know, I wake up and it's like really cool chick, sophisticated, go like, I just want to meet you. Maybe I'll meet you somewhere around the world. And I go pinch myself. Beautiful women are inboxing me going like, let's work it out. I'm doing a photo shoot in January in Vegas, but we can film in the room, and I just want to meet you. It's just totally up my alley. And I'm like, am I just gonna get a bunch of Saints Addiction sluts on a plane to fly around the world and film with me? Did I just make my brand a reality where the hot chick with the hot thighs, this Burning Man chick, she's sick right now, but she was like, oh my God, you're making me blush. I would love to fucking be your model. I'm like, hell yeah, be my model. I have like maybe 5 models lined up. I'm fucking dizzy with all my dreams of all the girls I want to take pictures of and make shirts for before I leave. The hot Vietnamese girl, Joey. Met a really cool chick that was worldly. She was extremely friendly, gave me her Instagram real quick. We'll see if she'll model for me. That girl, Lisa from Germany, she was a pro volleyball player. You should have seen the ass on this girl, all legs, bro. And I'm just like pinching myself, going like, this is my dream. I'm literally looking outside of my dream. I'm inside of my dream right now. I'm tripping. I had to smoke. Right off the bat. How am I not connecting? I got Wi-Fi. That's so weird. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? What are you doing? You working? Say what's up. Work, work, work. And people smile at me and I get to feel the sunshine on my skin. I feel great. I like this is the way to wake up. It's almost like waking up to a blowjob, you know? And just like all these girls are like, I want to travel with you. I want to film with you. I want to take photos of you. And then there's another message of another girl that wants to do the same. And then there's another message of a girl that wants to meet up with me. And then there's another girl from Germany that is meeting up with me and having her own thing and going to the island and shooting in the bungalows and in the mangroves with these beautiful red. Imagine mangroves over here and mangroves over here. Just doing a cool on photo shoot. She's bringing outfits. I'll be making my shirts. My shirts are going worldwide. You should have seen my stickers last night for Deb's party. Dude, it was so fucking cool. Everybody lit up. People were like, can I get a sticker? How much are they? You know, they were trying to fucking buy my stickers. I no, man, they're free. You just got to tag me. Man, that's really fucking cool. And Deb watched it and she saw it. You know, my little marketing manager, she was watching it and she was just like, those work, Mark. And I'm like, I know. That's why I bring stickers, you know. And people are like children, you know. And you can run a room full of 10-year-olds with just a pack of stickers, you know. Just that positive reinforcement and having that ability to light people up and just go wake up in the morning and beautiful women are like, yo, I want to film with you and I want to be there too, and I want to live this lifestyle. I want to travel to places. The other places were like Mykonos and Greece. You know, I'm too pretty to work a 9 to 5, and I'm like, come on, let's go live this life. Let's go make some magic. I created my life and I said, look, fuck it. I'm going to go back to Thailand early so I can meet up with this chick. It's worth the $75 to have a full model to myself for 12 days to get all the shots that I want and to make my brand look good and to keep building my brand so that people buy it so I can keep traveling more. This is the dream. I'm literally pinching myself in the sunshine just like, this is fucking crazy. I barely had time to do the morning motivation this morning because the dream was just flooding. So many women in my DMs, it's like, you know, it's like something that you pray for. Like if you were an athlete and you wake up in the morning and all these sexy women are like, hey, I want to meet up with you. I want to travel the world and maybe bump into you. I mean, now Southeast Asia is not in my plans right now is what she said, but she was just like, yeah, I want to fucking meet you. I'm real. I'm not AI. And I'll show you. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Life is a beautiful, beautiful thing. When you treat it with love and you put out your vibe and you set your intentions. You know, I was telling the girl, she said, I was so much anxiety messaging you back. And she said, I was, you know, fear that you might be like some creepy dude that just needed some photos and wanted to see me nude. And I was like, no, girl, what you were afraid of was your commitment to the dream. You know what I mean? Like you literally are talking to somebody that lives his dream. I got the dream right outside my window right now. You know what I mean? Living all over across the world, have enough money to get whatever I want to eat, and it's all happening. You know? Let me play this for you. So I wake up. Don't look at her name. They'll be trying to scalp her name. But it's just like, hey, is this your personal account? And I'm like, who are these fucking classy women that are in classy fucking spots fucking hitting me up talking about let's meet up? And I'm just like, what? You know what I mean? I had a fucking, you can hear it. Like, this is all so real, dude. It's surreal. You know, that's the cool part is that you make your life real. You know what I mean? You don't just fucking fake it. You fucking live it.
Just see that I'm not AI. I think you misunderstood. I'm not going to do the modeling thing. I just wanted to say let's stay in touch, and if we're ever in the same country, let's meet up. I wasn't saying I'm going to hop on a plane, come stay in Thailand. Probably not going to be on my agenda for a while. But it was nice to meet you. Let's stay in touch on Instagram. It's the easiest way for me, and I just wanted you to know I'm not AI. So have a great day, and I'll chat with you soon, and I wish you lots of luck on your search for models.
Beautiful, bougie. She's in a nice hotel talking about maybe we meet up around the world. And I'm like, what life did I just wake up in where beautiful women are waking me up talking about like, I want to be with you. I want to fucking film with you. I want to fucking wear your shirts. I want to be your muse, to another one going like, hey, I want to meet up with you. And then another one, hey, I'm just making sure that, you know, we're on the same page for going to the island and shooting, to another one going like, hey, I'll be there in January. And then my friends are coming. My buddy Corey, we've been traveling for like 15 years. And then I'm going to meet up with my other German buddies that they want to go to the islands too that I've never been to. Co Mac, Co could go to see other islands and shit. It's just a full on dream where I'm just pinching myself. I can't even catch up with it. There's just so many messages, you know. And I woke up this morning. I'm like, what just happened? You know, for a Saturday, I wake up and I'm just inundated with all these fucking messages, just fucking a laundry list of messages of just dreams of people that want to interact with me. And that's why I put out my light like that. You know, it's like, who's interacting with me? Who's what is my light emitting that it's attracting? You know what I'm saying? And to attract the things that I want in my life versus the things that I don't want. And that's what I was telling her. You start putting it out there in the intentions. You're like, if I answer this phone call, it might happen. Not instead of what's wrong or what's that person like. It's the opposite effect. It's this might actually happen. So I was telling her when I talk with my friends, and there was a couple different friends that were out there, you know, doing their thing around the world, you know, and we're all talking, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll see you there. And it's not just oh yeah, let's do lunch LA shit. It's like, no, I'll actually get to see you there. I'll actually get to see you on the coast of Ireland. I'll actually get to see you on the coast of Finland. These are my friends, and I'm actually in Finland. I'm actually in Ireland. So it's not just something that I've said, it's actually something that I've done. So it's one of those things to be like, yo, I want a bunch of hot chicks to DM me, you know, are you willing to grow your friend base? Are you willing to grow networking? Going out to the event, it was like being at Club Eventos in Jericoacoara in Brazil, where I was sitting next to people that were attorneys in Monaco and teaching me how to fucking get a tax break by just having a little piece of a closet. All you need is 3 square meters, and you're a corporation in Monaco, one of the smallest places in the world will sell you a corner of the closet so you can get a tax write-off. And all these fancy people that own bars, and I'm giving them stickers, and he's like, man, that's a solid, man. I'm like, yeah, it's your birthday, bro, you know. So there was a lot of birthdays around us, a lot of great energy. Everybody was celebrating. One guy had his full thing. I gave him a Victu sticker. He's like, Victu, you know, he loves it. He's Finnish. He didn't know. He was so surprised that I was speaking Finnish to him. He was just like, Huva symptoma paiva, like happy birthday in Finnish. It blew his brains out, flooded with dreams. And he had a moment, and he went and got changed and came back, and everybody showered him with gifts and love. And then Deb was kind of just watching it because it was her birthday too. She didn't know that we were going to a different bar, blowing up balloons, bought her a cake. She was so surprised. She's like, all this for me? And all of us, I just sat there like a little lapdog, like she's my mom. She's like my pseudo mom, and sit next to her, make sure she had everything that she wanted. And they kept giving her like the drinks, and she just had a blast. She handed us out little mushrooms. We all had a little bit of a mushroom trip. So I say a little bit because I didn't feel it that much, but I'm feeling this morning, you know, when my dreams are in launch, you know, that we're almost done with the videos, you know, we're almost done with the website, you know. Once Sight in a Sec is up, I could launch all my dreams, all of them get to fucking happen, you know what I mean? And that's where I really want to be at, you know. I want to be in that kind of zone where, you know, I pull the models from the Instagram, you know, and make them into a reality. This girl's now shooting for me. Her content's now on my website, and, you know, only taking 10% of like 100 grand. That's 10 grand a month. That's what I've been fucking wishing for and wanting for the longest time. So, you know, it's a time to put some action behind my jacks and actually live this dream and not be afraid to ask and receive. You know, you put it out there. And I think that's the tough part, is that it might boomerang back to you. It might echo back to you like sonar, you know, like a bat looking in a cave. It can't really see, but, you know, it's feeling its way around. It's going like, what's out there for me? You know, what can I cast a light towards? Like I was telling my buddy, he's a tall lighthouse. Let the moss come to the flame. And a lot of us are afraid of our flame. We're afraid just how powerful we could be. So it's one of those things that, you know, all these things end up happening. I got to do this thing in a minute, but yeah, dude, it's just, I was inundated with so many messages, and just woke up to beautiful models that were just like, yes, I'm 100% down. I'm 1,000% down. This is my dream. Yes, I do want to go around and be passenger princess and go to different countries and do different photo shoots and film different content and make my dreams a reality, and then go eat something cool after. These chicks are so fucking cool. Like this other chick that was just bougie right now, I was just like, what? She's so cool. She's like, yeah, I like your vibe. I mean, I don't want to have to model for you. It's not that kind of dynamic, but I wouldn't mind meeting up with you. And I'm just like, what did I become such a lighthouse that hot bougie chicks are on some, you seem really cool, I want to come fly to meet you. And then other girls like, hey, I'll be there in January. And then the other girl's like, yeah, I'll be your passenger princess, I'm down as fuck. You'll have a bunch of Saints Addiction sluts just rocking on my gear all the time, making content all the time, traveling all the time. I mean, I'm reaching out here and putting the dream, the carrot out in front of me and explaining it to people online that that's the what it is. It's the not being afraid of your voice, to echo it into that chamber, into that cave, and not worry about what the sonar does and what it ricochets off or what it does to the bats and all these other subtle thoughts or overthinking that people do. You know, you just go with the flow. You know, I told my buddy, let go and flow. You know, like you got to be able to say, like, I'm gonna fucking throw my boomerang out there. What's up, Hachi? I see you, bro. And I don't care where it goes. I'm just gonna fucking throw. And that's that Steve Harvey jump. And you'd be surprised that when you echo into the cave, when you echo out there, you know, you get reverberation back. People hear you, and your dreams hear you. You know what I mean? The universe hears you. You're speaking to the gods. I love my life, you know, like to whoever's listening, and the gods are up there listening to you, and they're just going like, do I put this character in play? You know, do I give them the ability to say, I'm a real human being, I really have dreams, and I'm really going to go after them, versus somebody that sits there and just goes, I'm going to watch somebody else do it. I'm the only one on here, like, get off of YouTube, get off the social media platforms, and start calling people, you know, see if your ideas stick, see if they go, oh man, that's really cool. Like when we do our site in a sec, people are fucking like, oh my God, you know, they're getting that, you want to get that, oh my God experience. You want to have that purple cow, the thing that they'll talk about the next day with their friends. That's how you go viral. You got to be cool enough to pull that up. What's up, Godai? I don't know if I said that right, but I see you. You know, to be able to say, hey, I'm pulling this from the website, from Instagram, from the screen into my life, that I woke up and it's all over my phone. It's just like, you know, business calls and models and travel. And I'm like, I'm only here for like less than 5 days left in Vietnam, and I'm getting my ass back to Thailand, where I normally have a lot of friends. And I have friends that are already there. And then I got friends that are flying in to meet me. And I got another friend, actually, he's Nick. He's going to be there for fucking the end of about after Christmas, around New Year's. So I get my boy back. You know what I mean? The Google executive. Like, come on now, bro. So I'm surrounded by my dreams, bro. I'm surrounded by people that said they were gonna buy that Mercedes Benz and did, and move back to America, eating In-N-Out burgers, sending me photos of his car and burgers and shit. Or are you gonna be the type of person that's gonna be a haterade and just see other people live their shit? You know, you're watching the porn, but don't you want to be in the porn? Or you just want to watch somebody else get their fantasies and fuck the hot chicks and film it, and you're just watching it, you know? So it's just, it's the spectators or participators, man. Like, are you going to be a spectator in the crowd? You bought the seat and everything's done. Or are you going to be a participator? Like I told the girl today, I'd rather have a spot, get a booth at the event. We're both at the same event. I'm hearing the same music as you. If I want to leave my tent and get closer for the best part of the song, I can go mosh pit and hang out with everybody else. But I got a place to come back to. I got an ice chest. I got drinks. I got seats for my friends. We got a base camp. You know what I'm saying? And I'm making money. So I'm still promoting my shirts and selling shirts and being a retailer and an entrepreneur and a motherfucking hustler. You better ask somebody. And then you go to that position, or you're going to be the guy that just spectator and watch the whole thing for 2-3 hours, got bass in your face, and then when you're done, you got nothing to show for it. You literally spent $300-$400 for a ticket to some event, and now it's over. Me, I'm packing up my shit, count my cash, and making sure everybody gets home safe. We both went to the same event, 2 different outcomes. I was making income and you were outcoming, and you were just like, I just have all these photos, I have this experience. It's like, I had the experience too, but I also laid the groundwork to reap what I sow, right? You know, you're gonna have your dream to be dream in detail. I keep telling people, but at the end of it, did you make any money? Right? Are you wiser for the interaction? Was the experience just enough, or do you have residuals from the experience that you can say, yo, I did a photo shoot, so I got models to sell more shirts, or I got footage of me traveling, so I can put more stuff on YouTube, or I can make it all these photos into a coffee what do you call that, a coffee book, you know, when they put it on the coffee table book, you know, for people to flip through. I'm thinking I'm going to put all my images digitally on one of those digital, you know, like almost like an iPad, almost just like this, you know, like the Samsung Pad, and just leave a tablet on the coffee table so it just flicks through like Machu Picchu and Great Wall of China and just stays inspirational. And they even say for people that want to stay inspired that they have these kind of graphics. I heard this was in your boy Bill Gates' house, where you go into the room and all the paintings change to your favorite paintings, and the lighting and the temperature all changes to you. Like that's the home of the fucking future right there, bro. Like, you know what I mean? This is your world, making your world around you. So if you have all the money in the world, you go buy a fucking a lake house just like Bill Gates did. It's like 53 fucking rooms, and each room's changing colors and photos to you. And then you bring around, I want a bunch of Saints Addiction sluts just being fucking totally sexy and naughty, and everybody's looking at them and they're like, what's Saints Addiction? And they're all wearing crop top shirts and under boobs and just being as sexy as possible, so people want to know what that logo's about. And there's so many eyeballs on sexy, and that's where the attention goes. And there's so many eyeballs on porn, and I was just like, I'm not going to judge these girls. They have more eyeballs on them than anybody else. 200,000 plus followers on Instagram. Here, wear my shirt. And I just asked, and some of the chicks turned out to be cool. They're like, oh, there's another one too, another really cool chick. And she's just like, yeah, I'm super simple to work with, and I've always thought about having an OnlyFans page, and I'll model for you, sure, no problem. And you got other girls that are bougie and just like, I don't want to model for you, I want to meet you. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? With 5-6 different models this morning, literally in my inbox, just inundated with fucking amount of dream receiving, you know, like it wasn't just to wake up to it, you know, it's like the dream became into reality. And I'll even show you this because I watch it at night with my YouTube. But like what I watch at night with the megahertz, it was literally last night. Let's see, history, view all. Let's see, yeah, the right here, deep healing music removal. I'm listening to 999 megahertz, right? Like this, underneath my bed, manifesting my own reality. And this is what it feels like. It feels like the universe is conspiring in my favor, and it's sending me all the energy of my dreams, that I came out of my third eye and I said, this is the reality that I want to live. You know, I want to be able to travel the world and bring my designs and have people get lit up over stickers, and handle like 3-4 birthdays with 3-4 stickers. And these guys were really cool. And then the other guy probably could have got an investor. He's like, this is where it happens. It's out here where these investments happens. And he's talking about, you know, raising capital for new ventures. And I'm like, you know, that's not easy, bro. You know, it's not easy to make money through these things. I already went through 3 months of that shit, and it didn't work for me. And, you know, going through Gus.com and A16Z and fucking Y Combinators and all these people, and you don't get any money from them. You end up wasting your time trying to chase money instead of creating the product that is in your dreams. And that's what I do. I listen to this underneath my pillow. It's literally programming me to be a dreamer. I was always called a daydreamer when I was in school. And then I woke up to this morning, and I'm still kind of dizzy from just how much action is happening, and the messaging. It took me forever. I still got messages to get back to. So it's just one of these things where if you're a dreamer, if you're a believer, if you want to be in flow state and have the things that you come to you being currency instead of trying to earn a dollar, why are you doing it the opposite way, where there's this transaction instead of a vibration that brings it towards you, you know, that brings it into your hands, and you have the power. I was going to get like some scarification on my hands because it feels like blue flames coming out of my, this is crazy. I've never seen this part of it, but see you, Trenjin. I see you, bro. You know, to be able to be this kind of a manifester. And I listen to the megawatts, and I listen to the Neville Goddards, and I listen to who's the other motherfucker, Napoleon Hill. You know, he talks a lot, so I can't sleep that much. But my inner energy, developing currency that people are going to be like, oh, that's a really cool sticker, and oh, I'm going to follow you, and thank you so much. And then they give stickers to the right investors, and then they invest into our companies, and then we can develop our own AI brand and make our own AI agent. That's this manifestation right here. So it wasn't just beautiful women. It wasn't just photography and modeling. You know, it wasn't just about design. It was life by design, saying, I want my life to be this way. I want the dreams to flood in and circulate throughout me and my being. And the universe is part of it too, that global energy that we all have, the thing that connects us all. It's a strong force, and when you start tapping in on it and you start letting the flow go in and you listen to this shit at night and you start believing in yourself, next thing I know, I'm up in the girls, and the one girl's like, yeah, sure, here's my Instagram, and the other girl's like, I'm blushing. I can't believe you want me to model for you. I'm like, yep. And the other girl's like, I want 2 designs, And it was just like, yes, please. You guys are all awesome. You guys are going to make all awesome models, make me look good. I get all these free models just by bringing my designs with me instead of going and booking a girl and it's $100 an hour and all these other things. I see if a girl wants to do it first and has the right energy and the right vibration, so that way we can keep it going. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I see. I see it as a currency that they're wearing my dream, and that it was on baby Cannon, and he looked so cute, and I made that shirt before he was big enough to wear it, and now he's grown up to be a 702 baby, a true LVOG, born in Vegas, raised in Vegas. He's going to be modeling for me since he was 1 years old, 2 years old, looking ass, and he's wearing the 702 shirt that I got him, and it came out of my mind, it came out of my hand right here. I drew it, and it came out of my heart too, to give it to this little baby, the little fifth of the Jackson 5 over there, the more 5, 4 more, I used to say, and then he had a fifth kid, so we're generating energy here. It's a currency, that flows through me. People send me deals, and then I make money from it, and then I get to travel longer, and then I can book the trip and be in Thailand and be connected on my island, centered, manifesting all the realities that I want in my life, and it's actually happening. I'm waking up to the dream. The dream is flooded around me, and I'm all in it. Like, everything that I thought about was happening, and to echo it out there into the universe like this, I'm echoing it, and the girl's totally responding. She's just like, yes. She's rocking back and forth in her car. She's like, yes, let's do this. This is so much fun, and I'm down as fuck, and just ready and willing to be a part of my dream. So it came out of my soul, came out of my back, came out of my halo, and it echoed into the universe. And now it's shirts for babies, and we got baby Cannon modeling for me, and it's girls like Megan who I vibe with, and I'm like, this is gonna be fun to actually be around you, not just shoot with you and film with you, but also to go on adventures with you. And I wouldn't mind you being on a fucking whole plane ride with me, or hanging around you, or having you around my vibe. You got to like protect the people that you have around your vibe. And these are dream creators, not dream killers. These are people that believe along with you, and that enlightens you. It makes you want to touch others, and they believe it with you, and then they wear it, and they're wearing the clothes, and they're just like, yeah, I'm manifesting with you, speaking it into existence and saying like, hey, universe, I want to live my dreams. You know what I'm saying? I changed my bad ways. I changed something to receive something. I put in my intentions and I put in the work, so it's going to echo back to me as I poke my own eye. And then you fly. You just fly around in your dreams where everything's at your fingertips, and you literally get to touch all your dreams. You wake up to them, and people are calling you, and then you're inundated with messages with beautiful women from around the world saying they want to wear your clothing and represent you and make you look good. And that's them giving me energy right there. I mean, that's what it does. It gives me energy to get that feedback and watch people trip over stickers on the beach. And it was like I was the cool kid because I brought all the suckers to the elementary school, and everybody's like, can I get one? How much are they? And yeah, I'll tag you, and I already have one. And like it was a whole thing. You never saw kids act, 50-year-olds acting like 5-year-olds. You know what I mean? So the dream is real. It came right out of my head, just like this. It echoed into the universe, and it was my biggest dream. It scared me. Your dreams are supposed to scare you, and then when you wake up to them, you're just like, they're even more intense. It feels just like this. It's just like all my dreams are going throughout my body, and I've experienced it. I just woke up this morning to the phone call. The girl wanted to reach out, talk to me, make sure that she felt good about it, and I was just like, hell yeah, dude, let's do this. Like, I feel good about it too. I feel your vibe. You're right on in alignment. I say things and you're like, hell yes. And if it's not a fuck yeah, it's a hell no. And people that get it, they feel it right there in their cerebellum, and then it becomes more of reality. You get closer to that person. Soon that person flies in. Soon they're modeling for you, and soon they're wearing your dream, and you're centered. You're in alignment. You brought something from the screen into reality. And what's more powerful than that, bro? This is the power, the manna of life, to love your life and to do the things that you have are capable of doing, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it. Just I said I would and I did. I turned my intentions into reality. And I live my dreams. Dream flood with me. I'm gonna go be free. I'll see you on the other side. Peace. Peace and love. And as always, Chi Gatan. That means goodbye, but not forever in Finnish. And I will see you on the other side. The other side, as soon as you like, share, and subscribe. But the other side of your fear. You're afraid what they will think, what they will say. When you're afraid of what you will do and what you will create. The other side of your excuses. The automatic negative thoughts you tell yourself. And the mental push-ups it takes to positively reinforce yourself with belief. And the other side of fear, excuses, and the other side of the world. Because that's where I am. I am in Vietnam right now. Good morning, Vietnam. I am here. I am now. It's a beautiful life. Thank you for letting me live it. Thank you for watching. Please feel this energy this morning, this dream flood, that all the things that you wanted are coming your way. Go listen to some Neville Goddard. Listen to that inner voice inside you. Follow your heart. Be not afraid. Be intrepid. Follow this guide that guides us through life. And yes, it's not always smiles, but it's not always frowns. It's not always rainbows and butterflies, but it's a real life that I am surfing through right now. Just enjoying every bit of this. Like this morning has been ihana. It's just been perfection and beauty and perfect timing. I just woke up to so many messages. It was like Christmas presents. And that's what it should feel like every morning. Christmas presents, that your life is your reality. You're doing what you want and what you please, and you're making it so. Peace, y'all.